Well, new MSQ. Let's see how bad this gets. Yes, I'm heading to the back room. Shocker, right? Alright. Alright, Potato, what do you got for me? Good, alright, a glimmer of the past. Ah, crap, no voice acted. Oh well. Archer, your timing cannot have been better. If you have a moment, we have some things we'd like to share. Go on. Excellent. We'll just wait for Lemati. She should arrive shortly. Archer, let's you're here too. Yeah. Oh boy. Please tell me the writing improved. Let's speak of the devil. Let's catch up to each other, shall we? Close enough. Right, I'll go first if nobody minds. Went back to Liol and spoke with Kolana. I told him about the records left behind by Goluj's mom, as well as Fiend's reappearance. We decided I should remain in the dome until things settle down. So basically, he got rid of her and pushed her onto me. Ah, crap. But while I'm Goluja's guardian, I'm also a foreign ruler. I'll have to take care not to appear as though I'm meddling in Alexandrian politics. That's all for me. Okay. As for the rest of us, we've been keeping track of the new Sphene. She's been making regular appearances before the people, and each time she does, she encourages them to become endless. Alas, much else about her remains a mystery, including why she's chosen to reveal herself now. On our end, we've confirmed that those wearing regulators have had their knowledge of Queen Sphene's death altered. Some of them must have tampered with devices to remove any and all memories of the event, though we haven't yet identified the perpetrator. Given recent events, Sphene is the chief suspect. Yeah, no shit. Rogue programming into a toaster going haywire. I say chainsaw up, man up this bitch and let's break her. Ah crap. May believe that Queen of Resolve is alive and well, and remember her funeral as a memorial for those lost in the attack. Needless to say, this is proving confusing for those with more accurate recollections. Carry on with our investigation. I'll head to Earth and Sky now and coordinate with our people there. Okay. There's one other matter. Highlight of this gathering, you might say. Like to meet a certain someone. Let me guess, you stole the person that she found, right? By all means, where is this person? In the break room. She is unwell, and Nishola and Alice have been tending to her. You'll be able to explain things. Okay. Considering it was found in that zone that kind of went ballistics on and killed it, I'm gonna go on a limb and say it's Sphene, but the real thing. I won't see how she's doing, so I'll come too. The break room is at the end of the hallway though. Through that door, you can go whenever you're ready. Let's rip the band-aid off. I'm going in raw. Alright. Let's see how bad things get. Entrance to break room. Let's go. Please tell me this is voice acted. Please tell me. Alright, I can already see Wuklamal there. Knew it. I mean, what's kind of obvious the last cutscene?
What is she doing here?
Perfect.
We just heard she was busy spreading talk of becoming endless among the Alexandrians. What's going on here?
Oh, please make it make
She
sense.
is not who you think she is.
Noted.
Not the Queen of Reason, who has made a miraculous return, but an individual of flesh and blood, possessed of a soul.
Hmm.
We chanced upon her in living memory, but she collapsed before we could exchange words. We decided to bring her here for now.
Her body was suffused with lightning ether, which caused a debilitating paralysis.
Okay.
Stola reached out and informed me of her condition, and I came with a Porksy as fast as I could. We're now waiting to see if the treatment was effective.
Judging by her appearance, the circumstances of our encounter, and her extreme ethereal aspect, I am all but certain that she is the one from whom the Endless Sphene was created. The original Queen Sphene of Alexandria.
Not the weirdest thing I've had in this game.
But how can that be possible? The real Sphene died of illness 4 centuries ago.
About that?
I died.
Well,
Whatever do you mean?
well,
I am not dead. I'm not.
stubborn.
What is this place? Where is everyone? Otis and Zelenia?
Alright, I have a few theories.
And who are you people? Calm down. We mean you no harm. You've been unwell, and it wouldn't do to strain yourself.
Yeah, no shit.
Please, help me. I don't understand any of this.
Alright, is it the part where I start yapping about the story, or is it Alice that's gonna do it?
Of course. But if I might confirm some things first. You are Queen Sphene of Alexandria, are you not?
Yes. Yes, I am.
And ere you awoke here, you were in another unfamiliar place. Is that correct?
I opened my eyes and saw a strange, dark room. Outside, there were towering buildings, clad in electrope.
You slumbered at the heart of that city for many years, within a facility called the Meso Terminal. Many things have come to pass during that time, some of which you may find upsetting. Are you sure you wish to learn of them?
Yeah, be here.
In that dark room, there was an electrope casket designed to preserve its occupant in cold stasis. Until the terminal and its systems were recently shut down. That was where you were kept, in all likelihood. Since the time of the Old Kingdom. For 4 centuries.
And shocker?
What?
Yep.
Do you speak true?
Panic set again.
I've been asleep for that long. 400 years.
Our records say that Queen Sphene succumbed to the rampant lightning energies unleashed during the storm surge. But it seems the truth is rather different.
Yep. Alright, tinfoil hat time. Considering the dungeon that we go through, you had one of the last dungeon we went through had an area where you go through her world, and considering she was here, I'd say that what we were looking at all this time were, well, basically are constructs of her. I mean, that's the only thing that makes sense, really. What do we got here? What would Otis do if you were here? What can I do? A lot. Original Queen Sphene, we'll tell her what she wants to know, then we'll decide what we need to do. I have a few ideas. Let's start a civil war, though. We turned up her chamber when we searched the Meso terminal. Safe to say none of us had anticipated this development. To wake up alone in a distant future is seemingly behind no choice of your own. You can hardly blame her for acting as she did. Yeah, the treatment may have been effective, but the road ahead for her remains uncertain. Alright, what does that mean? I don't believe that you're lying, so please tell me everything that has happened. Everything. Very well. Put on your helmets. We're going in. But let us do so with care, lest we cause you undue strain. Okay. Now I should like more of us to assist. It isn't particular gather everyone, so I'll send Garahatia and Kral for now. Alright, let's see what Cat and Potato have in store for us here. Holy shit. Pages of grief, desperation, acceptance, and by looks of things, confusion.
I know this has all been a lot to take in, but how are you feeling? Physically, I mean.
Much better now, thanks to Y'shtola and Alisei's ministrations. In fact, I can scarcely remember the last time I felt so hale. I know not how to repay them, not only for coming to my aid, but for telling me about my kingdom besides.
I don't think they're ones to keep score. Isn't that right?
Oh, please tell me Y'shtola's gonna fight back the moment she hears this. Y'shtola's the one next door. I mean, I'll say he never abandons those he needs their comrades can rely on. You know what? Let's go with that. Let's take a pot shot at it.
He's known those two for a long time. You can trust in his judgment.
And it's
Besides,
trolling.
you helped to prove that their treatment works here as well. With this success, they'll be able to help others in Alexandria who suffer from the same illness. Few things could make them happier.
Oh yeah, lightning ether overload.
I see. Full glad am I to know that we may cure the affliction after so long.
I mean, It's more like this balance or imbalance or whatever you want to call it. At this point, I have a feeling I know.
So very long.
Whoops. I think I know why.
I steeled myself having been warned, but it's difficult to come to terms with everything.
Warned? What?
Sphene? Maybe going out and seeing it would help. Alexandria as it is now.
Great idea. There's no substitute for seeing things with your own eyes.
Exposure therapy. Yeah, that could
That
work.
said, there is a chance that you'll run into the other Sphene.
That's putting
Still
it
want to
mildly.
take a look, even so?
It would be a lie to say I do not feel anxious, but I wish to walk among the people, to hear their voices and learn about their realm.
You know what? I'm just gonna keep this casual.
Truly, I would be honored.
Then allow us to show you the sights.
Thank you, Wuklamot.
Yep. Okay. There we go. So, yeah, I mean, she had issues with her ether being her being infused with lightning ether, if I remember correctly, which caused issues there. Now, most likely she was put in stasis after the clone copied her, well, quote-unquote, personality. Well, we'll give Sphene the grand tour. Sphene asked me not to call her by her title. I understand why, but it feels strange. Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, let's be real. Thank you as well, Archer, for your kindness. The Endless Sphene, you knew her, did you not? It may take time for both of us to come to terms with this situation, myself especially, but I recognize that I must. I may still be here, but the world I knew is gone. Let's go. For hanging out, I should put on more subtle attire. There's one an outfit among the items Shale has prepared for me, I believe. If you wait outside, I shall need a moment. Alright, take your time. Alright, hoodlums. Kick the tires and light the fires. I mean, how bad is it gonna be? I mean, we're gonna run into the other Sphene, I can already smell it. Wait, let's see. Shall I say left for the government sector? Because how to go about treating those affiliated with lightning? Admirable. I don't know how they keep going without so much as a short break. Heavy drugs, probably. You know, she can walk, she's so far from fully recovered. We'll have to take care not to push her too hard. Having gone outside and well, this shell decrypted more of my mother's records, so I've been spending a lot of time reading them. Alright. Let's see. What do you got here? Come on.
Apologies for keeping you waiting. I've never worn such clothing before.
Oh, that really suits you.
Yeah, not bad. Read. You know, this is.
For one so well-traveled to say that, I feel confident it's perfect for exploring the city.
Yep. I think most of my getup is my battle outfit.
A moment before you head out.
Alright.
Circumstances being what they are, we thought it best to come up with a way to distinguish you from the other Sphenes, and we should probably settle on this now rather than later.
I suppose it could get pretty confusing.
First, we propose calling you simply Sphene. As for the former Queen of Reason, Endless Sphene should suffice.
Yeah. Reasonable.
What about the new one who's been addressing the citizens?
Despite being the spitting image of Endless Sphene, we know she's a different entity. So we were thinking of calling her a simulant, after imitation stones.
How about defective toaster number 2?
Well, they're definitely not the same. And that's as good a way as any to draw a distinction.
I still say defective
But what do you
toaster
think,
too.
Sphene? Is that all right with you?
Rest assured, I have no objections. When I am in the city, however, I intend to keep both my face and name secret. For the people of today's Alexandria know only the Endless Sphene.
We're sorry to subject you to such ignominy.
No, I myself would rather not invite complications, so it is quite all right. Thank you for your concern, Shale. Let us be off then. I am in your capable hands.
Right?
That you are. First, we'll head to the entrance of Solution 9.
Good idea. We should start from scanning Port 9. I'll do my best to explain things.
Okay, follow the kids. Where the hell? Alright, so at the start. Got it. Okay, what's gonna happen? Things were a bit awkward at first. She's still so young after all, but before long, we're talking up a storm. We had so much fun. Just like the old times. Okay, what? Been to y'all. We're able to meet your friends. Okay. Alexandria, despite being inside the tower, it feels as though I'm out in the open. And though the sights are nothing like I remember, Electrope is still everywhere I look. It's a strange yet familiar place. That lady wants to talk to Lambertese, so while they're busy, I'll tell you about what we can see from here. Is there any place that interests you? There are so very many. You can decide where to begin. Well, how about the start? Then let Archer choose. Fuck. I can skip and I wish to cancel it. Okay. At least I hope this is voiced. It's not gonna be voiced, is it? I'm hoping for too much. A lot of different shops in the next arcade, selling everything you need. It's always full of people out doing their shopping. Little Sphene gave Archer and Lamati a tour of the place. I remember watching them from a distance. Castle Town, I knew had a main thoroughfare that was lined with shops. Wherever I visited, the citizens would come and speak with me about matters great and small. Just like that lady's doing now with Fuklamat. Okay. Let's go to the government sector. The government sector, there's a counter where citizens can get matched to jobs. There is also soul exchange, but no one goes there much these days since there aren't many souls in circulation. I'm unsure how I feel about regulators and treatment of souls as a resource. I understand the grief of those who have lost loved ones and desire to escape the sorrow of death. Even so, I will never wish to forget my parents, Otis, Selenia. I want to remember them all. I'm reluctant to impose my personal beliefs upon others, though. Personal beliefs, not really. I mean, it's a difference in culture in a specific nation, so. Return to Lane Node 9, you can teleport back here anytime you want. You can also use it to teleport to other locations. Since Lucia 9, it makes it easy to get around. That's the mode of travel that utilizes stereo currents, yes. Had the same in my time, but when the storm surge broke out, such nodes were sealed off to prevent enemy use. After the war, the etheric balance across the entire world had collapsed. Not only was travel outside the barrier ill-advised, the act of teleportation itself had become dangerous. We had to abandon the nodes altogether. Holy shit, that was fucked up. It hurts me to see them available again for the use of one and all. I mean, Charlian takes a cut, so, you know. Let's see. Wuklamau and Cecil. While talking to Lamati, just came back from Tulyalo. It was her first time since being trapped in the barrier 30 years ago. She has family in Alexandria now, so she had to return. The train made it safe and easy for her to make the journey, and it's all thanks to everyone's hard work. There was once a railroad connecting Alexandria and the boarding Lidbloom, but operations were suspended when relations deteriorated. Eventually, the tracks were removed entirely. To see that a railroad now connects us to our neighbors is gratifying. Especially considering that our history began with war with Alexandria the aggressor. Yakar. In continuing to strive for peace, Tulyal's leaders have shown great magnanimity, and I can't help but be moved. And I can't help but to mess up the pronunciations. Oh wait, she's referring to the war with us, not with her own world. It just hit me. Come on, Wuklamau. Help Archer home. Josephine will feel home here one day. And I hope I don't have to speak anymore in this video, but hey, you know, the just finding stars between faint gaps in the clouds is absent here, but it's a fine thing to be sheltered from the thunder and rain. Sorry about that, I got a little carried away with the conversation. It's alright, Archie and I told her about the place appearances we can see from here. Really? That's great. But then, when we stroll through the residential sector and then stop at Mosaic, we can take a break there. Okay. Let me guess, they're gonna... Oh, no, they're gonna just... Alright. Where in the living hell it... All the way there. I mean, it's gonna be the exact same route, I think. Well, that was all for now. Like if you like it, dislike if you dislike it, leave a comment, and I'll see you guys next time.